Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am at Centerwell Senior Primary Care, a new location here in Myrtle Beach, and I'm joined by Dr. Adler. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I want to get to know you guys and learn what Centerwell is all about. So what is Centerwell Senior Primary Care?
So Centerwell is a senior-focused doctor's office. We typically see patients over the age of 65. We focus on a team-based approach with our patients with board-certified physicians and a care team. We are also Medicare friendly, so we take both original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans.
Gotcha. So what exactly does Centerwell mean?
So Centerwell is just kind of as the name shows. So our patients are at the center of our care. We really like to focus on the patient as a whole. So not just the physical health, but their emotional and their social health. And we're able to do that with the help of our integrated care team.
All right, so you guys have a pretty big team here at Centerwell. Who all makes up this team?
So our care team is, there's a medical provider, there's either a physician's assistant or a nurse practitioner. Here at the International Drive location, we have a PA. Her name's Kayla. She's wonderful. We have our medical assistants, and then patients will have access to behavioral health specialists, clinical pharmacists, social workers, and nurse care coordinators. There's a big team.
Yeah, great team here. Can you tell me a little bit about what senior-focused primary care looks like?
So again, you really have a team that's specialized and trained for taking care of our seniors, and then we really focus on shorter wait times, longer appointment times to really have that time to be able to spend with our patients.
What are some of the differences with senior-focused primary care?
We do have shorter wait times, longer appointment times, so that really gives the provider and the patient longer time to spend together so that the patient has more confidence and they feel more comfortable with their medical plan.
Do you feel like it's important to get to know the patient too on a personal level?
Yeah, nowadays it's so hard to get the time to spend with patients. There's, you're expected to see so many patients in a day, and here at Centerwell we're able to lower the amount of patients we're seeing in a day so that we can really spend that time with them and get to know them.
Why do you think it's different caring for seniors? What are some of the needs that they have that are different than others?
So, the first thing is, seniors do have more chronic conditions. They have more complex health issues. And so those longer appointment times really help us get to be able to spend that time with them and address all of their needs without them feeling rushed in and out of the doctor's office. Our main goal is to keep patients healthy and out of the hospital. And so we really do that with focusing on prevention and proactive care. We also assist with specialty care and help with referrals for patients, because generally as you age, you will tend to need those. We also have care coordinators, so they really help the patients navigate the really complex healthcare and appointment systems here.
What would you say is the most rewarding part of your job?
So I would say the most rewarding part of my job is really getting that time with patients. The job that I had prior to this, it felt very rushed. I felt like I didn't really get that time and that continuity with patients that I wanted. And so now you're really able to do that. You get to see them time after time and get to know them and their families. And so I would say that's the best part.
So how does the process look to become a new patient?
So we accept both original Medicare and Medicare Advantage. If you want to give us a call or stop by, we'll be able to check your coverage.
So how can somebody become a patient here?
So you can go to cometocenterwellsc.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Centerwell Senior Primary Care.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by 5 Star Painting. Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. I'm back with Scott and Ashley from 5 Star Painting, and we're going to talk about the menu today of all the different services that you guys offer, because it's quite a bit. So who wants to start?
Yeah, I could start from like the very beginning. What they can expect as soon as they give us a call or schedule an estimate online. The estimates are completely free, and no job is too big or too small for us as well. So even if you just want to trim paint it or a doorknob, we're the ones for you. So once you schedule online, you could pick the time that you want based on the availability. The day before the estimate, our estimator will give you a call to confirm your appointment. The day he comes in, he'll either have a measuring wheel or a laser, so he could take exact measurements of the project, not just walk in a room and just guess how much it'll be. After that, he will go back to his computer and he will draw up a very detailed estimate for you, and then he'll send it over and explain all the ins and the outs. The estimate would include labor, materials, everything, unless you already have the materials. And then, everything is case by case. And we also use the paint that the client wants, whether that's Sherwin-Williams, Benmore, whatever the client wants is what the client gets.
Okay. Are you able to help people pick what they need or give consultations?
We can do consultations if they'd like. One of the services we offer with the painting is we offer a 2-year warranty on the paint. So if it flakes, chips, bubbles, peels for whatever particular reason, call us out and we'll handle it and take care of it. That doesn't include any kind of fist through the wall or crayons run down the wall. It's a paint related issue. So we offer that 2-year warranty on that. We clean up daily after each day on the job. And then, like we said before, at the end of the job, we do a final walkthrough, make sure the customer is completely satisfied.
And that's the biggest goal, is making sure that people are happy, because this is their home or their business. So can you maybe tell me a little bit more about the process of if you want to get something painted, how that works?
Yeah, and you just schedule a free estimate with us.
Yes.
And
online?
Yes, you could online, or you could give us a call as well, whichever one's easier for the client. Text as well. We take text messages.
Nice.
On Facebook, you can send us a message on Facebook Messenger as well, on our business page, or even personal page. I mean, I'm tagged on a couple things out there, so that's fine too.
She's the face of the company.
Yeah, so whatever is easiest for the client, and that goes to say for timeline as well. We are really flexible on our schedule. So whenever the client wants the project done, we'll try our 99% best to make sure we could accommodate them. We understand people are on a budget and on the timeline as well. So I know the holidays are coming up. So now is definitely the time to schedule something so we can make sure we're out of your home before your visitors come and visit.
As you said.
Excellent. Excellent point. Where do you guys service, actually? What is your scope?
Okay, we cover the area all the way from Little River out to Conway down to Pawleys Island. So it's a pretty good stretch.
How long does it typically take to complete a job?
Usually, depending on the scope of the job, usually if it's a full house, probably 7 to 10 days. If it's an exterior, average size house, probably a week. Granted, the weather plays a part in that. So we have to play the game of weatherman. We have to watch the humidity. We have to watch the weather. So exteriors are kind of touch and go.
This is also why you trust the professionals, because the worst part about painting is all the prep work too, and you guys take care of all of that, whether it's interior or exterior, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Whether that's power washing the house before we do an exterior, or making sure we put paper or plastic down in the home to make sure all the floors are intact. We don't like any messes, and our main goal is to bring people's vision to life, which is what we do here at 5 Star Painting.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by 5 Star Painting. This story is sponsored by Wells Fargo Foundation. Today, I'm joined by Darlene Goins, who is the head of philanthropy and community impact at Wells Fargo. Well, in today's economy, it seems money is always a topic of conversation. So how do you think Americans are feeling about their finances right now?
Times are tough for a lot of people. I saw a recent survey that about a third of Americans feel like they're just getting by. But the great thing is you don't have to figure out how to manage your finances on your own. There are a lot of resources out there that can help.
What are some ways that Americans can start saving right now?
So I like to offer 4 surprising tips to help people boost their financial future. 1, if you have a passion about something, if you like to bake or make jewelry, talk to a community development financial institution about how you might be able to turn that into a business. They can help you build out a business plan and get access to startup capital. Second, when you think about your budget in terms of rent, you may have an opportunity to negotiate your rent with your landlord. You don't have to accept an increase without having a conversation first. And then third, caregiver costs. There are special savings accounts called ABLE accounts that are offered by most states that help people with disabilities and their families save for things like education, healthcare, and transportation. And then lastly, when you think about your taxes, take advantage of free tax preparation services. They can help you maximize your refund and take advantage of benefits you may be eligible for, like the child tax credit.
Those are some great tips. Do you have any resources where people can help tap into future planning?
Absolutely. The Small Business Resource Navigator can help connect you with a community development financial institution. SaverLife offers free scripts to help you figure out how to negotiate your rent with your landlord. And the National Disability Institute can help you navigate ABLE accounts. These are all resources made available through Wells Fargo and the Wells Fargo Foundation and the $280 million that we donate to nonprofits every year.
Where can our viewers go to learn more information about what we talked about today?
All of these resources are housed at stories.wf.com/financial future. I hope your audience will check it out.
This story is sponsored by Wells Fargo Foundation. All right, guys, we have quite a treat today. I'm at R&R Dance Studio and I'm joined by Ro. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so excited. We're going to be doing some Latin dance today. What are we trying?
We're gonna do bachata.
All right, here it is, folks.
So this is gonna be kind of like your base whenever you do any kind of bachata dance. You're gonna kind of feel the same thing, yeah? Here we
Okay.
go. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
I always want to go back.
5, 6, 7. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6.
What do you do with your hands?
3. You just leave them where they are, so that way I can pick them back up once we get back around, yeah? Just like when I lead this, you just leave it where it is. I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Yep. All right, we're gonna get tricky. Ready?
Oh, goodness.
Keep those steps.
He's mixing it up now. I'm like, oh, goodness.
Keep those steps. Hey! Stay. Keep going.
Okay.
Nice job.
Yay!
Nice job. Nice job. Nice job.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today we're talking about a new thing that has never been on the show. We're talking bowling today, and I'm joined by Lion and Larry. Guys, welcome to Living Local Carolina.
Thank you for having us.
What are we going to talk about today when it comes to bowling?
Kids, number one, and having
Yes.
fun, right? The young kids have a youth league, and they get to do activities, and I'm going to say it's wholehearted fun for them.
Yeah. Well, introduce yourself, Larry, for those who may not know.
My name is Larry. I'm the proprietor of Myrtle Beach Bowl. And you're correct. The youth program is so different in regards, unlike other sports, there is no one that sits on the bench. Everybody participates. It doesn't matter your level, you can have fun. Truly.
It's also rain or shine, which I think is good to mention,
Yes.
especially
Heat
on the
or cold.
coast here. Yeah, you can play it year round. So how often are you bowling with these kids?
So we go, and now it has exploded. We go once a week currently, Saturdays. But my son won the state championship, and so now we are traveling. He's entered into PBA, that was last week, the Professional Bowlers Junior League, and we have Storm next month or somewhere. We're bowling a lot now.
Okay. What are some techniques that I need to know about? Because I'm not the best bowler, I would say.
I'm not either at the moment. My son is
Okay,
beating
okay.
me, and that's a fun thing because we play basketball or anything else, and of course he'll beat. But now he's beating me. But I would probably say the most technique I would say is just get it down the middle of your lane. Just throw it down the
Seems
middle.
simple,
Hit the
doesn't it?
pins.
Yeah, hit the pin. There you go, right? Hit the pins.
Well, Larry, how long have you been in the bowling industry?
Since 1970?
You're joking.
No,
Wow.
55 years.
Okay, so tell me all about what you do.
Oh, look. You know, bowling business is such a great business because you get to be with people every week. You get to know them. They bowl 30-some weeks in a row. You're going to get to know your customers really well. So it's a lot of fun. I love seeing what it can be for everything. Give you something, they bowl in on Friday nights, a youth adult program. There is no other sport that both adults and children can play and compete at the same time.
You're so right.
Parents can watch, they can support. This is the only one you're on the playing field together.
Wow.
So it's really unique. There's so many fun things you can do.
It's a family sport
It's
too.
it's a family sport, family business. I work with my daughter, my grandsons, and my adopted daughters. We're all together, so it's a very much family-run operation.
See, I'm interested in getting a custom bowling ball.
I can handle that.
Do people do that
Yes.
still?
Yeah,
Okay.
my son-in-law runs that pro shop.
Oh,
As I said,
really?
It's definitely a family-run business. Yes, we can set
Okay.
you up.
Well, if somebody was interested in joining the league or just coming by to bowl, what's the best way to get in contact with you guys? What is the process?
Call the center, 843-236-1020. But you also can go on our website, myrtlebeachbowl.com, our Facebook. There's so much there. That's how I recommend, because doesn't mean age. We've got people bowling at 4. My oldest bowler has just turned 96 and
Wow.
bowls 2 times a week. So
That's awesome.
What else can have that span? There's just nothing.
Really, there isn't anything. I know golf you can play for pretty long, but bowling, you can't start golf when you're 4 years old,
No.
really.
So it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah, that's
And it's so
awesome.
warm and inviting. Everyone loves everyone. They have coaches that help out the young kids, even some of our adults. And now my son, he's giving me hints like, Dad, you got to put this there. I'm like, boy.
Let's go play basketball.
right?
Guys,
Let me
we'll see
remind
who's
you.
boss.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming by the show. Where can people learn more information again?
843-236-1020, myrtlebeachbowl.com.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.